How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
To je to! Pozdrav ljudi i životinje! Pozdrav nakon dugog vremena. Evo da ja malo testić napravim da vidim da se čujem. Čujem se. Vidim da nema nikog, možda niko neće biti u ovom live-u jer live nisam palio 100 godina. I krećem novu igru. Daj mi tu. Easy, medium, a iću na medium. Neću na hard jer ovo je strateška igra.
Encode your DNA.
Evo će biti sad zabavno. Znači, odlučio sam igrati ovu igru ponovo. Jednu razliku što ću napraviti je... neću biti dobar. Biću totalno zao. Totalno zao i mogli bi... kako bi mogli... ćemo biti ovaj kao neki. Čak ovo mi ne izgleda toliko... ovaj. Tako je, ovo je kao najveći, najzločestiji. Neću mijenjati, ostavit ću sredinu, namjerno, da u svemu budem u početku ok, pa kasnije mogu birati. Mislim da ću isto ostaviti tako. Totalno isto.
Choose your first style.
To sada, šta mi to mijenja? Izgled samo. Moram opako izgledati. Ovo nije loše. Čak ni ovo sa crvenim što je bilo nije loše. Ovaj skar mi se tu sviđa, ali ne sviđa mi se što je crvensko. Šta smo ovdje imali? Mislim da ću to birati. To je doslovno sredina. Jer mi ovo mi isto zakon. Ali neko mi se ti skarovi sviđaju. Da možda ipak da uzmem ovo. Aj, uzit ću ipak ovo. Dobro. To možemo da tako. Ja mislim da... šta je naopakije? Kako zelen? Ne, nikako. Nikako. Mora biti opak. Šta je neka tamnija boja? Možda je ovo najbolje.
Choose your detail color.
Aha, sam imam to. Ću biti ovako totalno mutiran. Rozi. Čak zelena ovdje nije loša, Čej. Vrh repa zelenista. Tamnija zelena neka. Tako nešto možda malo slabija. Tamnija, ali malo slabija. Možda to. Da, to je to.
Pick a class. Commando.
Ne. Ne, bit ću Azazin. Ne. Cyfreak sam bio kao dobar. Prvi put što sam prešao u videima cijelu igricu. A saboter ću bi sada. Saboter. Ubojica. Znači, ićemo full na dual wielding. Izgleda opako. Stvarno izgleda zločesto i opako.
Saboteur chosen.
Okej.
Good choice.
Okej, sad će malo igrica objasniti taj početak. Ovdje je blokiranje. Ovo. Samo da blokiraju mogu svaki par sekundi koristiti. Nije baš nešto toliko dobro.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Ovo bi trebalo biti dobra strana, znači desna, a lijeva zla.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark as in strength and power. Što je vrlo bitno kod Azazina. Freedom and loyalty. Idemo.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay, I am one with the dark.
I can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Nema. Ovdje nema change. Mi idemo po revenge. Idemo se osvetiti, a to ćete još saznat. Neću spojlovati onima koji još nisu vidjeli igricu.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
I sad će šutnut, a? Ok. Znači, dobro ćemo ovaj put.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Left can be right sometimes.
Stories of death on the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of
Otkud i ti
nature.
ovdje? Pozdrav batice, dobrodošli. Evo ga, sredili su mi malo internet i nadam se da će sad biti okej, pa bi možda mogli biti live-ovi ponovo.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget?
Znači, piše mi sad kad sam sredio internetom excellent connection, što mi nikad nije pisalo. Najbolje bi bilo good.
Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Pa tako da se sad možda isplati. Iako ću samo na YouTube-u, jer neću plaćati za trovo. Ništa. Da mogu multi. Promijenili su malo te stvari, baš sam danas gledao. Šta hoćeš ovo? Ja moram sad to raditi što on meni kaže da pobjedim. To. Čekaj da mi reloada. Kako sam to uspio kada on mene udario? Okej, pari. To. Uspio sam. Samo me malo secka. Ej, jebi ga.
Better make a run for it.
Oh.
This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Smanji si malo ovu dole rezoluciju. Stav na 720, tako je na 1080. A ti može pomoći to.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Mali štakorići. Okej, dođite. Sad ćete riješiti u zraku. Okej. Mali mu je damage za sad, ali bude se to riješilo. To. Šta već nećeš live na trovo, pa želim batice, ali Streamlabs me traži da budem Prime, da platim im, što neću, ne isplati mi se. Pa ako na Restream traži da budem Prime isto nešto, ne, zapravo ne traži ništa, ali da bi mogao maknuti taj njihov watermark, da mi gore ne piše velikim slovima Restream dok live-am, moram im platit. A neću, ne isplati mi se. Tako da dok nešto se ne promijeni ili se meni bude isplatilo, neću ništa. Ali ako se nešto promijeni normalno, onda ću dodati i trovo. Key. Padavac. Tako da na YouTube-u laganini. Glavno da ja negdje počeo opet live-at malo. Ovo će mi dobro zakraftat. Kasnije kad nauči.
The oil sludges
everywhere.
To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay. Ajde, krago veliki. Hop. Šta će ovaj sad? Malo ćeš malo sutra. Može. Puno mana je to. Kabum. To mi je samo odmoglo. Da! Kucaj mi! To! Ali opet sam fullo. Nije ispalo ko sam ja to baš htio. Hoću ga navest na ovo. Ajde. Dođi. Ne znam da li će ove plave da eksplodiraju. Neće. Samo će ove. Ajde dođi ovamo. Boj se, a? Ajoj. Sad imam. Ne! Krivo vrijeme da ostaješ bez metaka. Kabum, to. Ok, definitivno loše. Skoči na njega i riješi ga. Batice za sada neću. A za buduće ću vidjeti. Ako se nešto bude riješilo, uvijek postoji mogućnost. Ali promijenilo se puno toga. O, vidio ima štit neki. Okej. Šta ću s tobom? Drž ga. Opa, napokon level. Će mi sad objasniti kako mogu skillove. Neće još. Evo, ću to pogledat sam. Ok, prvo, šta ću si vitality.
Nothing gets to you.
To mi je bitno. Close combat, dual wielding. Tako nešto. I ovo je fora. To je to od ovoga. Saboter. Može te stvari naučiti, a general... Imam svašta ovdje. Nisam pogledao... A to nemam još izgleda. Da, toga još nemam.
Looks cute.
Dobro, to je to sve što smo dobili na početku. Ili popalio stream pan. Šta se može.
Look,
But
an
the punto was
emergency
promijenilo.
box from the once was. A rare sight.
Će me sad nauči kraftat? Ne još.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa.
Lol.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Eći, ovo je vrlo zanimljiva igrica kad se uhodaš u nju. I vrlo zabavna.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Slash and dash.
Wow! Namoješ me gore, dok ću izbaciti cijelog tvog prijatelja. I jedi ovo. Bit će batice više. Bit će batice više, s tim da igrat ću sad ovu igru. I onda ću nastaviti sljedeće live-ove kada zadnji video izađe koji sam zbacio. Znači ima sad pokriveno negdje do 5. mjeseca videa već uploadana. Onda samo kad bude zadnji ću nastaviti tu igricu da, znači, live-ove. Ja će biti live-ovi nadalje. Sad kad je sređen internet, opet mogu se vratiti na live-ove. Ne moram više uploadat.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Sad ćemo do 7 nekih live-amo. Onda video izlazi u 7 i onda možda upalim kasnije još jedan live. Biće oni Pokemoni. Vjerojatno tek poslije ljeta ili tamo 8. mjesec, zato što ovaj mobitel me zajebava. I ne mogu jednostavno, i punit mi neće, nešto je otišlo usmatično, a trebao bi kupiti novi mobitel i onda tek mogu ići pokušati live-at. Jel to preko mobitela bi onda mogao na trovu. Znači ako budem trovo live-o, onda će to biti preko mobitela. Jer to mi je lakše preko mobitela. Znači ovuda. A zapravo mogu i na YouTube. Vidjet ćemo. Još ništa ne znam, ali eto, mogu ove Pokemone držati za trovo i tamo igrat samo to, a ovdje su ostale igrice. Ovako se priča. Ali još ću razmisliti. Eto, opet puno toga za upratit. Zapravio sam kako se ovo miče. Aha, tako. Pretpostavljam da ovo ide bijelo, bijelo žuto, bijelo, bijelo. Ovdje žuto.
Just a few moves left.
Žuto. I bijelo. Ima u igrici neke zagonetke, ali nikad se nisu pokazalo kao neke teške.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago. But it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring.
Oni dalje pričaju
Had
ko se makao na ovo.
impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Neko puca.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Onda moramo paliti
It's
struju.
going to take a bit of
Opet.
puzzling to short
A
circuit
kak je
the
puzzle?
door.
Bijela, bijela, žuta, znači tu ide žuta, bijela i samo dignem bijelo ovdje. Teške li puzle?
There you go.
To jedno naučiš nas sve. Evo ga ovaj. Ali ovaj put ćemo ga razočarat.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The real one. Stižem pomoć ako to nije moja nova strana koju sam ja odabrao. Jeste. Šta je, alo? Vidi ovoga. Ti se hoćeš fajtat. Okej.
Flash the slash.
Ne znam da li imam te poteze, nemam još, okej. Još puno moram poteza uključat. Pa je malo čudno. Igrat ovako bez imati toliko poteza pri ruci. Aj, alo, napadite mene.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Ne voliš tim puzlama, evo ovo su ti najlakše puzle ikada. Nemaš lakšu igricu. To uopće moraš razmišljati s tim puzlama. Jednu znači riješiš, full lagano i sve ostale znaš. Uncharted zna ima teže puzla. Tomb Raider. Zapravo trebao bi i novi Tomb Raider izaći. Nešto sam vidio. Pročito.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
On uglavnom nas poznaje, a naš lik se ne može sjetiti ko je on.
Grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village,
Tako, Lupa Lupin, njemu se osvećujemo.
was the beginning of the end.
Kad sam bio dobar, prvi put kad sam igrao igru, poštedio sam. Ali sada idemo završiti igrice drugačije, tako da ćemo sve eliminirati. Niko nećemo poštediti. Bićemo zli. Prema ovim dobrima bit ćemo zli.
Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
I njega ćemo spaliti. I stablo. Evo, kad sam bio mali. To je navodno i on, kad bio mlađi, još nije bio u policima.
As it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares. Bit ćemo dobar kao mali, pošto ćemo napraviti tako da smo postali zli nakon onoga što nam se desilo.
You're such a good
Mislim da
child,
sam samo
so
na
you
YouTube-u, da?
probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Je, došao sam vidjeti potato ljude.
The potato people, or Nono, are
Krompir
a
ljude.
wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I don't oh. Potato people or are a wonder something with I don't believe in magic. Zašto bi neko odgovorio na to? Ovdje je dio igrice gdje nema smisla. Jednostavno, kaže ti jedan, tekst je jedno i onda imaš odgovore koje nemaju smisla na to što je rečeno.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed
Ali
with
ja mislim da je tu
an excellent
stvar u tome
source
da
of
čak
ghee.
ovaj koji govori kao prevede nam što ovi govore, pojma nema šta ovi govore, pa buba svoje.
Should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Ovaj komentator u ovoj igrici nema pojma šta likovi govore u igrici. I samo buba svoje šta nema smisla. Ne znam da su to namjerno napravili da bude kao nešto smiješno im, ali je malo čudno, jako čudno. Ali već, dalje kombat zanimljiv i dosta zanimljiva igrica. I...
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Just what the Pensai... Šta je Pensai?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okej, mogu da lovim krumpire. Čekaj krumpir. Ne mogu loviti ovog krumpira. Alo! Stoj! Evo ga.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this
Ko
one
da
to
pjeva, a
become
ne da
one
govori.
with the tree.
Oho, vidite to. Kako brzo raste.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village.
Dobra, brž.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Muma. Ne
He
smogu
says
sad
you
mama,
better
morala
hurry
biti
back to
Muma.
the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You
Muma,
did good
mumija.
here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs
Dobro, idemo.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the
The end of
world
days?
eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Okay, jump off of a board later.
Wiz is still
That's a word
repairing his
later.
octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Da, ovo su sve world bossovi.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Ok, sad mi daje opet to. Da mogu loviti ovo čuda. Njima šta ovdje za mene, da mu ukradem. Ništa.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
To je najbrži način, ali mislim da je jedini. Ok, još malo pa ćemo naučiti craftat. To mi je najviše
Know that
najbolje u
the
igrici.
tree of life is dying. Its
Je,
days are numbered.
onda mogu raditi svoje oružje.
Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Bio Mutant. Nego bati se igrati šta Pokemone, vidim da si pitao za to.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Zato se na zastave popišem i onda označim da se mogu teleportirati tamo. To bi fora, isto neki način. Znači, popiški se i to je sad naš teritorij. Evo ga! Ali nećemo se boriti protiv njega sada. Sad će biti prvi put da moramo biti zločesti. I to jako zločesti.
That must be the world eater that chewed off out of date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Ićemo preko mosta, ja mislim. Ali prvo idemo posjetiti ovo selo.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
E, pa nećeš biti sretan zato što se ja zao.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you'd stay true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your
I will leave you
actions
to the
you'll be
fate.
judged,
Ništa ne
not by
pomaže.
your... He can't understand why you'd do such a thing.
Zašto
He
sam
won't make it out of
zvao?
here on his own.
Zločest sam. Še ga šutat.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
I always liked the darkness.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were
Šta
wrong.
ćeš?
There's always
Skratio
more
sam u
dark than light.
buke.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Evo vidim, ovo će biti zabavno. Okej. Evo psi points. Psi. Ja, znam da čudno zvuči. Nije riječ o psima.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Će nešto komentirati ovo.
Out of date knows you'll make a better stand against the world eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby.
Aha, iću da ove zle.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Kod ovih sam bio prošli put.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the world eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Ne, snimat ćemo se mi.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the world eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okej. Ovo me čeka... Gdje je Tree of Life? Tu negdje. Ja ću ići prema ovima. Ali znam već kuda, preko onog mosta. Ne moram ni gledat.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Motor bridge. Ali, idemo popljačkati ovoga. Nije više ni živ, tako da mu stvari neće trebati. Ima raznih stvarčica koje će mi kasnije dobro doći zakraftat. Ovo malo stjeckanje je uvijek na ovom dijelu igre, ne znam zašto. Na tom samom početku. Joj, ima šta? Koji siromah? Ništa nema.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Šta se ovaj smije? O, čuje neke protivnike. Ha, ovi se bore. Moram pomoći ovima. Čekaj.
Now that's a flesh wound. Chop, chop.
Definitivno mi treba bolje oružje. Nije loše. To je još ostao. Dajte mi ga. Ako.
The deep cut.
To. Taman dobijem level. To mi je trebalo. Ne! Slučajno sam dao još u health. Nema veze. Ja ću puno health za početak. Šta sam otkrio? Biogenetik. Ovo je fora, ja mislim. Da, ovo je jako dobro. Za početak. Kad možeš jebati se, ne znam da li mogu preko imena. Ja mislim da treba neki kod. Ovo ćemo definitivno uzeti za početak. I to ćemo staviti na X. L2 pa X. Čekaj, šta ja nisam potrošio ovo? Upgrade points. Aha, perks, jesam. Saboter. Ali ne, Wung Fu ja moram prvo. Close combat, dual wielding. I treba mi još ovo. To kad riješim, onda idemo ostalo. Gear. Šta je novo, ništa. Kraftanje, još nisam uključio. Dobro.
They've destroyed this area, mudded up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Ajde, daj mi nešto dobro. Pa to te ja pitam. Daj mi kapicu neku. Šta daje ta kapa? Šta daje ta kapa? Critical chance. Ne, jel mi da uopće ta
Good
kapa?
for
Armor 6
protecting your noggin.
i critical chance 1. Loša kapa. Ali ne veze. Stavit ćemo je. Za sada imamo nešto. Opće bude pašta kapa, ali dobro. Ništa, to je to odavde.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
Okay.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I'm here to meet your Sifu.
Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Okay. Evo nas, pridružujemo se klanu. Trajbu.
Zata ide moj dotloho. Karijesne stace. Paro, ja put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Ovo je dobro. Šta
He
ćemo
welcomes
fokusirati
you to
World
the
Eatere nego
Jagni
naš
fort
revenge.
and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Okay, disciples.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already... He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes.
Okay. Ajmo. Imamo dogovor.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Moramo zauzeti, znači, sve ovo.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Odmah se idemo uputiti. Ja mislim da ću sad naučiti kraftanje. Da ću se vratiti u povijest. Prije tribe fightova. Otvaraj. Neko mi je tu, nekom... jesu došli brzo ovdje. Jedi ovo. Moram skužiti, čekaj. Ja mogu ovo koristiti ovako, ne moram skočiti. Tako koristiti to. Fora. To je kao neki otrov, šta bacim pa ih otrujem. Ali puno me košta za sada. Korištenje toga. Pa moram biti oprezan. Dobar dan, to je sveće. Vidim da je mrak pao. Jedi ovo. Jel ga deraš? Šta je sad? Okej, evo probalo, ubit će me ovdje. Moramo se približiti. Šta je sad? Ja bih volio se healovat. Koji heal, ajde, imam. Ulo! Okej, reloadaj. To! Jesi kako? Ovo me je velik bio. ali radi ogroman damage. Okej, level. Treba mi strength. To je dobro. Perks ima napokon 2. Close combat, dual wielding. Čekaj, znači ovo i onda baci ovako. Zanimljivo.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation.
Ovo je
There's
village,
something
znači gdje sam
special
ja
about it, drawing you
odrastao.
closer.
Samo da se popišem ovdje, da znaju svi da sam se vratio.
Let's see.
Imam problema sa mokraćom. Vidi se koliko
As time
mora na
passes,
WC ići.
memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Sad ćemo se vratiti. Sad će se saznat sva priča prošlosti.
Echoes of a long lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Kup! Se kupa.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I sure like to. Nauči me plivat.
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Teach me. Ali neće me da
Why
učiti.
not? There's
Da
no
učit ću
better
kako se
time
spasiti
to
iz
do
vode.
what needs to be done than right now.
Evo kako on uči od mene da nauči plivat. Baci me u vodu i to je to. Uči se sam. Sad više utapa nego šta pliva. Evo ga, izvuko se nekako.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Šta? Da utapanje.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Muma.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I've been looking forward to it.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Muma ljuta isto nešto.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Gizmo!
He was hoping you
on
could
će me
help him
naučiti
pick
kako da
up
kopam
some
po smeću.
scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment.
Ajde. Idemo kopat po smeću. I šta hoćeš da iskopam još?
He wonders what usefulness you found.
Something old to make something new.
He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Okej. Sad će mi pokazat. A ja trebam naći, čekaj. 100/weapons. Znači ovo je 116, nije loše. Ovo je čak ne... Ili nije? Zašto je ovo toliko skupo onda? Aha, vidi, ovo ima neki damage. Radioaktiv. Čekaj, ja trebam... Da, 100 weapon ja trebam. To mi najbolji čovjek. Ne znam zašto je ovo toliko skupo. Ovo je fora sigurno. Radi radioaktivnosti. Evo, vidi ovo. Biohazard. Vatreno. Što nije loše. Hit damage. Ja bi išao sa biohazard, možda i burn damage da radim. A ne znam koliko radioaktivnost daje. 10, a zapravo ovo 15 daje damage, a? Ovo je onda najbolje kao aditivno. Okej, sad handle mi treba. 108. 113. Ovo je bolje. Ovo je zakon. 113, 154. Znači imam ovo od 113. Imam ovo od 13. A ovo mi daje i kritike, mislim, na 4. Ono drugo 113. Da, ne da. O, ćemo. Metal pipe. To stavimo i to je za sad to.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
I want something cutting edge.
He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
O, muma, radio sam oružje. Kopao sam smeće.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's
I will
gone.
try harder.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Okay.
You've always followed your own path, but this time
Tako je, muma.
she needs you to follow her.
Kako se smije. Aj, ovi će mi sad oduzeti oružje, zato što ih ja mislim ne mogu poraziti. Ali ću pokušati.
They look determined. Better watch out.
Šta vi hoćete?
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
You're scared of me. I like for training.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though.
Zašto bi se
There's
okrenuo?
no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
I'd been nobody than you. Idemo ih svređat malo.
Fiorima sinci binea up.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Ovoga, streljača. Ovo sam mislio reći, nemoguće. Ok, jedan sam uspio eliminirat nekako. Možda čak uspijem riješiti, Oh shit. Tu sam nešto zezno. Ali se to stvarno mora desiti. Uzeo mi vatreno oružje! Lopa me! Kraftat ću se ja to opet. Deja insisted. Just because I have you.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu, and when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
Okay. Idemo u kuću.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Evo tate. Dada, kako ćemo ga
He
zvati?
asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Okay, family comes first.
He wishes that was true for your Mooma
Popsy,
too,
Popsy.
but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Ok, moram kopati po kući. Po smeću šta je on napravio. Da mu nađem neke dijelo. Samo šivaš tu. Dok mama se tuče. Ni smeće ne znaš kopat. Kako si ti popsi to?
He's curious to see what you found.
Non familiar to...
He's gathered so much over the years and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
A, on će moći kraftanje. Okej, add-ons, okej. Daj mi. Šta mi ovo povećava? Ništa. Ovo mi daje 8 armor. Zapravo... critical chance. Ovo je najbolje. Ne, ovo je najbolje. Najskuplje ovo. Tako. Sljedeće šta je? Evo, 1400 isto najbolje. 1070. Imamo li još nešto skuplje? 1360. Mislim da će to biti najbolje. Valja. Neću previše ovdje sad razmišljat. Daj to. Ovdje imaš 1400. 1070. 1090. 1090. I sad ću mi dati ovdje. Što imam više komada ovih. 1040. Imam li još onih? Ne, 1070 mi je trenutno najbolje. Mislim, najskuplji šta imam. Ali pretpostavljam da je to najbolje. I to kraftno. Sve vidio, a?
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. He's...
Ništa, hvala. A Popsi, imam take stvari po majici. Ne znam šta će mi to pomoći, ali diglo mi armor. Evo, Muma. Ona već se razgibava.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Hej.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Jesam.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much
Ajmo,
time.
krenite. Jel treniramo kung fu, a? Haja! I ozlijedio se. Aha! To Muma sretna.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Thanks you, Muma.
Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Si... Što je ovaj bogati? Da će mi ovog robota, da. Samo ga moramo loviti. Stoj! Stani! To je neki poklon. Moram loviti.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
It's getting late.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow.
Može.
Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Ali tomorrow će se desiti. Šta? Lupa
Nothing
lupit.
could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Zapalio most.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail.
Bježmo! Zapalio nam
A
kuću.
burnt kidling will learn to
A
dread
gdje je
fire.
Popsi? On je već pobjegovan. Oh!
That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Možemo mi to. Muma. Još malo pa smo vani. Eto.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Evo ga. Sad ćemo ga mi tući. Dolazimo, Lupa. Op. Op. On mene ignorira. Sad ćeš ti vidjeti koga ćeš ti ignorirati. Vrati se ovamo. Evo ti. Opa, opa, opa. Šta ćeš ti tu vatru da pljuješ? Prestaj me ignorirat. Tako, lupaj ga po leđima. Ojoj.
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker.
Idemo, plivaj, plivaj. Plivaj do Mume.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Pa Popsi baš bro dođe po nas. Aha, evo ga i lupit za nama ide. Evo me Muma. I to je to. Muma se utopila.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on.
Evo sad nije dobra, Popsi baš sa šivanjem ne može pobijeti ovog.
The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Ovdje Popsi. To je to. Sjetili smo se prošlosti.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Move on, ali stavit ćemo vrlo vjerojatno malo kasnije večeras. A za sad ću prekinuti live. Možete pogledati novu epizodu koja je izašla prije 16 minuta na kanalu. I da, hvala na gledanju. Vidimo se u kasnije lavu. I eto, imate video novi na kanalu pa odite pogledati. Hvala, pozdrav!